Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the V8 Vets, brought to you by RaceKraft Simulation Split 4. This is, of course, round 9, coming to you from the wonderful, lovely Misano Raceway. Of course, Misano is in Italy, in the Emilia-Romagna region. We're about 130 k's, just down to the southeast of the wonderful and beautiful Bologna. So that's the part of the world we are in. So not too far away from Imola, not too far away, of course, from Maranello. I'm John Van Ree. With me in the box tonight for the Chook Raffle Call, we've got Mark Dial, Ross Watson and Sean Watson. Sorry, Sean Slater. Good evening, gentlemen. How are we?
Good to be on the same time zone as you guys. It's not going to be the next day by the time we finish this broadcast.
Yes, the old issues from being on the other side of the ditch. We might start by just having a look at where the championship sits before we get going into this one. And, of course, we have Caio Kinzel on top with 10.47. He's managed to drag out a 10-point lead from Michael Koroleff. Tommy DeWitt's tucking in behind there in third. Daniel Schaefer in fourth. Pete Kelleher in fifth. Jeff Sanford, Ernie Toff, Rob Baxter, who is not racing tonight, Brad Grant, Dave Holly, Braden O'Loughlin, all on equal points, and then back to some bloke called Baldock in 12th, who supposedly somebody said something about this is his 200th race. It's like, you sure?
Good on you, Sir Dave.
Anyway, we'll work that one out a bit later. And we'll have a bit of a look at the track. We'll start by having what is, of course, a little bit of a flyby from the one and only Will Wilson. As we head off here, we can see the Misano circuit. Not sure about that little blue balloon hanging in the sky there. I'd be a bit worried about that. But you can see plenty of sand. See where I was disappointed. Of course, we can see that Adriatic coastline as well. It's a very tight little twisty track. It will be very, very interesting for these lads to drive around. Couple of grandstands, but lots of sand. Look at that sand. Would have been awesome. Anyway, not much we can do when you miss one. As we have a look at the track itself, we start on the start-finish straight, and it, of course, is the Simon Minicello race circuit, of course, named after the famous MotoGP rider who passed away. And, of course, we start on the start-finish straight. We head down into the Variante de Palco region through turns 1, 2, and 3, where we then sweep around to Rio, turn 4, which then closes up again into the tight turn 5. Go through turn 6, then we head down what we call the first straightaway down into Guachia, where we sweep around turn 8, another sweeping corner, down into 9, and then we come into the famous Tramonto turn, where we then go down the back straight, where we go through Cavoni, which is full noise if done right, and one of the tough corners on the circuit. We get through there, hopefully not having to lift, in through 12, down into turn 13, and then we come down into the tight, twisty Caro into turn 14. Turn 15, we then come back around into the Misano curve to finish off the start on the start-finish straight. It is a tough little circuit for these boys to race around. As I've already said, it's a MotoGP track. So it will be very interesting to see how these lads tackle it, and also going to be very interesting to see what happens. As you can see, this is round 9. The championship is well and truly game on. Anyway, let's have a... Sorry, let's go.
I just put it out there. It looks like the Aussie boys have taken over, and they've got rid of the soccer lines on turn 3 on that stadium. Is that an possible NRL game in the weekend?
On the stadium? No, I think it's more of an athletics.
Yeah.
Oh,
I couldn't...
There's definitely a pitch in the middle.
Yeah, they do play Union fairly well in Italy as well. Don't rule that out.
Yeah, well,
Could
put
be
it
that.
out there. We did lose this morning.
That's why I thought I'd put it out there.
Hey, we got outplayed, but
Anyway, let's have a look at the grid. It, of course, is always really interesting. I've got no idea who was where as we rock it over. Caio Kinzel from We Race, a 139.22 on pole. Only just scraping it in by 900ths of a second from Justin Wood from Infinity Motorsports. On the second row, of course, Justin, a bit of misfortune early on in the season, been very dominant in the back half. So interesting to see how he goes, whether he can get enough to scrape himself up onto the leaderboard, not sitting in the top 25. Michael Koroleff on the second row from OSR, Oceanic Sim Racing. He lines up alongside Ernie Toth from WKMP Sim Sports. On the third row, we've got Tommy DeWitt from WKMP, right behind Koroleff. So on the left-hand side of the track, we have 1, 2, and 3 in the championship. And 4, if we go back to the next row, with, Daniel Schaefer and then Jeff Sanford. So they're all lining up. Anyway, on that third row, we've got Daniel Schaefer from Oman Racing. G'day, Daniel. Top bloke. Had a beer with him on Friday night in Newey. Absolute racing fanatic. And then we go on to the fourth row with Jeff Sanford from Player One, who lines up alongside Dave Holly, his teammate. Can we see some Player One action? We haven't had that for a while. Kevin O'Neill on row 5 from We Race. This guy has been improving, chasing his teammate, as we talked about last Monday night on the over 40s. Tim Hall from Player One sits in there as well. 3 Player One drivers in the top 10. That is a cracking effort from them. On the 11th row is Vaughan Robinson from Southern Cross Racing, lining up alongside Craig Rose from Quantum Racing. That is a great result for Rosie, putting himself on the 6th row. As we roll over the page, Ashley Hall from Role Models Racing sits in 13th. That's a great qualifying from Ashley as well. He has done a cracking job there. All these boys coming out of the Michael Stewart Split 3, Split 4 training school, all putting results down on the table. And he lines up on the 7th row, of course, alongside Dougie Wright from Old Mates and Sons. On the 8th row, we've got Greg Sholton from Mustang North Queensland lining up alongside Timmy Vermey from 1MLT. On the 9th row is Darren Walden from Angry Birds lining up alongside Jeff Eddy from Team AJR. And then on the 10th row is Anita Buckland from Old Mason Sons alongside Anthony Rivet from SLS Racing. On the 11th row, we've got David Logstyle from Team AJR lining up alongside Darren Freer from W2 Motorsport. And then on the 12th row, we have Mr. 200 Baldock lining up alongside Bruce Galloway from W2 Motorsport. As we roll over the page, we then have Phil Marsh from PJM Racing lining up alongside Rob Baxter. So Baxter, a long way back, but rumour has it he was in his brother's rig. So could this be sabotage from Pete? Anyway, he's representing CX2 Reality Charters. He's on the boat at the moment. So I think he's got the biggest contest of his life trying to outfish Pete. Good luck with that one, Rob. We had Jason Fewens in the house, of course, helping out Sean Vandermeulen. No Bruce McLeod in control at the moment. Marty Hughes was our safety car. Braden O'Loughlin didn't have a time. Darren Vermey didn't have a time. Pete Morris didn't have a time. And Pete Kelleher didn't have a time. So they're all up the back. And, of course, I wasn't there. Those in the chat that were there. Is there truth to the rumour that Sean Vandermeulen and Fewens' jokes were more funnier than Bruce McLeod's? We just need to have that one. If we can get that confirmed in the chat, that'd be great. Anyway, that is the grid.
On Countback Day, Bulldog, we've actually had a look, and it's actually $1.99.
Ooh.
Could be. I was in Sim Racer Hub deleting some stuff this afternoon, so
99 it is.
yeah, it is 99. It's not 199. Get your 99 right, boys. Anyway, we are in this one to get started. It is going to be a cracker, as you can see.
A lot of the top dogs are up the front there.
Oh, yeah, it is going to be a battle straight from the start. And we are looking forward to how this one's going to roll out. And
Light them up.
I think we might light the wick, boys. What do you reckon?
Sounds good.
Let's go. Let's go.
Being held for a long time. We're away. A little bit of a jump from Wood, but Caio still as well. Koroleff down the centre. Toff in the middle. Looks like we've got DeWitt going with them. Up DeWitt's into the back of Koroleff. Koroleff has spun. And we've got a few spinners here, but we're just going to stick with Schaefer. Justin Wood's got away. Well, we won't need to listen to that. So it is a great jump there from Justin Wood. Annie Toth up 2, Schaefer up 3. These guys have got off the line quite well. Just going to go back a little bit further back. Braden O'Loughlin's already up 10 spots. That is a great start from him, right behind Baldock. And Walden on the inside there, a little bit of contact. Dougie right there as well. Oh, sorry, Anita Buckland in the middle of that as well. Of course, a lot of room on this track to run wide. You know, I think I might have been a corner earlier, but we'll stick with this. So Anita defends nicely. Lachlan looks up the inside. A little bit of a tight line, comes out wide, out onto the green stuff. 4 wide coming out of turn 7. Down into turn 8 now. Sorry, 8, 9. And we now have Pete Kelleher in the mix here as well. And these guys having a cracking little battle. Let's see what happens down here. Like, so we've got these boys working their way through. See what happens coming down into here. I might have misjudged something a little bit. Maybe, maybe not. We might just go...
A little bit of arguing in the background.
A bit of arguing background, yeah. I think I'm a lap out. We'll go back up the front. Justin Wood leads us out for the first lap. We then keep coming down into P2, P3, Caio. He's recovered a little bit now. He's looking a bit more racy. Of course, he would be knowing in the time sheets that we have Koroleff all the way back now in 8th. Sorry, in... that's... Oh, all the way back now in 23rd position. So that is definitely a big step back for him. All right, we'll see how this pans out. Long way to go still. Jeff Sanford, he's battling away with Dave Holly. That's his teammate in front of him. Hey, Sando, he'd be looking for a good result here as well. He'd know Koroleff's down the back. So would you'd also know that Tommy DeWitt's down in 26th. So these boys are a long way back on the grid at the moment. Tim Hall, Vaughan Robinson's shuffling back a little bit. A little bit of an incident there between those two. Let's go looking for our friend Braden. Where's he gone? No, I think something's happening already. I've lost that one. Definitely all happening. Going to jump back up with Caio. Stay with the main man. He's putting a lot of pressure on Ernie Toth here. Of course, Caio, our pole sitter. This battle absolutely already going hard. All over the back.
Toth just needs to just put it on the spot, keep him behind.
Of course, Justin would be liking this. The longer that we keep Caio behind, the quicker we go. Of course, very short, sharp track. You don't get much of a break around this place.
Okay.
Of course, Caio would see Wood there in the front. Has a little bit of a look. Of course, it's a track as well where you can use a lot of the curb and get away with it.
It was a good track to race on.
Yeah, it has its challenges.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it, but it was actually an enjoyable race.
A lot of guys complained about the tyres. That was one of the things that I was getting during the week.
Less throttle,
What's that?
less throttle while you've got your steering wheel turned is all I got to say.
Yeah, that helps. Anyway, Caio putting all sorts of pressure on Toth here.
One of those ones you got to set the guy up. You got to force him.
He's having a look. He's having a look. It's a dive.
Well, he's up. He's up
They're
there.
both off the track there. Oh! That is Kinzel. Oh, this is really opening it up for the boys up the pointy end. He's gone down to 8th, 9th and 10th.
Yeah.
Come on.
Almost died.
Caio. He saw it coming.
That's Baxter going wide there as well. So anyway, we have Justin Wood now at 1.8, nearly 2 seconds ahead of Toth. Then we go back to Schaefer. And we'll let race control deal with that one. Then we go back to Sanford, Dave Holly, Kevin O'Neill, he's up 3. Ash Hall, up 6. Great drive from him at the moment.
I don't think Bax is enjoying that motion rig on the boat.
No. So Timmy Verme in 8th, Jeff Eddy in 19th, Bruce Galloway up 14 spots, Darren Verme up 19 spots. So some big movers already there. As we're only on lap 4.
19, that's huge.
Of course, he's got Baldock behind him. Vaughan Robinson in the mix here as well. Plenty of action all around the track. Jeff Eddy is under a bit of a contest with Darren Verme. Verme looking maybe to go up one more as well. Great start from him. Of course.
I think WKMP are on a recruitment drive. Hey, just reply in the comments.
Yeah, so Eddie and Dave have joined.
Well done, boys.
Both lads from Corkscrew Racing have come across. Of course, had to pass the no two heads criteria, and then all of a sudden I look at Baldock and go, "You lied."
Welcome to the team.
Where's our friend Another cracking little battle here. He's got Pete Kelleher in front of him. Kelleher's up 19 as well. Great start from him. Baxter in the mix here.
I think he's got that motion rig sorted.
I think these boys absolutely driving the skin off it here. Darren Walden and then Koroleff tucked in behind these guys. Oh, crunch! That was Vaughan not coming out of that one. I think he just missed him though, but Vaughan in the thick of it in the background, everyone going wide and slow. Another car shuffling back down the order, so plenty happening. As we go a little bit further back, Darren Frere, Anita Buckland, almost 3 wide into a corner. Of course, that ain't gonna work at Tremonto. These guys here down here having a cracking battle. In the meantime, Woodsy's got himself 6 seconds ahead of Schaefer. Schaefer, he is absolutely working very hard here. He has Jeff Sanford behind him.
There would have been points on this track where that gold would be blinding him in the mirrors. So you can see this. You can see the shine.
Smoking a pancake.
You never want to see a car off the track, but you have to think that Mike might have had a little smile when he saw Caio had some issues there after the start.
So Mike's gone in for an early stop.
Man.
So Tim Hall is in the lane. And then we did see Ernie Toth go down the lane as well. So I think that may have been for a little early indiscretion. And Tommy DeWitt went down the lane as well. He's back in 25th. So I think that might have been brought on by race control.
Stanford is pushing through. He's catching Schaefer.
Not much in this gap.
I wonder if Ernie actually did a jump start or something there. He's got a minute sitting there in the pit lane.
Not 100% certain. I think it could have been a bit of damage, I think, maybe from the little tap.
Yeah. Save his quick repair.
Yeah, I think there was no contact either, Vaughan. Or it was more year spinning that I was looking for in my notes. Just looked like contact from the view we had. Good little battle there. He's pulled away a little bit now, Schaefer. Let's settle down. Greg Sholton putting some pressure on Caio. Caio coming back through.
A bit of work to do, old Caio.
Yeah, a lot of work to do. They're on lap 7 at the moment.
Where's Koroleff in comparison?
Koroleff, in comparison, is back in 27th. So Koroleff's a fair way back as well.
But he has pitted.
Yeah.
Early pit stop. Yeah.
Get out of traffic.
There we go. Caio was saying while he was sitting there, he's looking for where Mike and Tommy were. Didn't see him. And of course, Baldock's up 12. He's in 11th. He's got Kelleher all behind him.
Well, I hear Sir Dave needs to get a good result tonight to beat you, so
He does.
it's all on for the last race of the season, I believe, at this point.
I mean, this is the last race you can drop.
Yep.
Next week, it's all counts.
Let's have a look. Marshy's going a bit slow out there. I'm not sure what's going on with him. Not sure whether he's been involved in anything or whether they've just got some car issues. Just gone past Greg Sholton.
Yeah. He's going even slower.
Ooh, out of blood on engine. No,
It's very slow.
He's going very slow. Both of them are going quite slow. Anyway, we'll try and work out what's going on in a minute. Just keep an eye. Seems to be going again. Jump up with Walden. This was his battle we're looking at before. Rosie in 14th. He's dropped a little bit. Baxter up 13. Kelly up 20. Darren Vermey up 20.
Bloody big movers. Oh,
Ooh, a couple of big looks into there. Caio in the back of this pack here. He's trying to work his way through. Of course, Marsh has pulled off. Not sure what.
444 race control.
There we go.
if you're in the chat, Marshy, let us know. Blow an engine.
I don't see any smoke.
Somebody done something on my engine and it's blown.
That might have been his internet issue, I think, or something.
Yeah, there's been a bit of that going around. Right there, the bin.
It's a bit of a precarious place to stop.
It is. It's not the world's greatest spot to stop.
Sometimes you don't get a chance, though. You don't get a choice.
Yeah.
So when that right on the inside.
When that right pedal doesn't work, you got to try and find somewhere to go.
There we go.
Safety
There's
car.
a call. Safety car. There you go. Blame engine from Anita. She knew the story.
Thanks, Anita.
Seeing a few dive in. Holly O'Neill, Ashley Hall. Great opportunity too.
It would be. Chuck all the fuel in you can.
2 compulsory pit stops required.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Make the most of the blimp. Well, I haven't got any rain. So, Woodsy running.
Interesting. Did the 3 litres past pit lane, were they? Is that the timing of that? Because everyone's going in.
Yeah, I think that's the story.
Yeah.
There was, of course, no Bruce. We had Sean, Jason, and Marty. So the boys got caught a little bit by it. Safety car itself, I don't think is rolled though. I think Hughes is still in the lane. He's only just rolling out now. So definitely going to take a little bit of time to shuffle this out. As we're seeing now, Holly O'Neill, Hall, Ash Hall, Pete Kelleher, Jeff Eadie, Tim Vermey, Bruce Galloway, Caio Kinzel, Robbie Baxter, Tommy DeWitt, Darren Vermey, Braden O'Loughlin, Craig Rose, Vaughan Robinson, Darren Freer, Greg Sholton, all in the lane. Of course, Dave Holly, Kevin O'Neill did that earlier stop. Pete Morris has stopped twice.
Good call by
the pit exit, isn't it?
Buckland, Logsdale, and Sir Dave. They have jumped massively with us.
Big time. Now we see Wood, Schaefer, and Sanford in. So we might have a little bit of a shake up here to get this sorted out. So while that is happening, we might take the opportunity to go to a quick replay. Let's have a look at Tommy DeWitt, his start. Have a quick jump into the Chook Ruffle replay here. As we can see, Tommy DeWitt gets off the line quite well. Caio very slow off the line, opens the door up for Koroleff. Koroleff pokes the nose in. Great start for him. I think DeWitt sees the opening as well.
Definitely more than that tip right there for Koroleff.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely in there. We can see Schaefer looking to the inside of Toth. And we're side by side now, Woods and Koroleff. And we can see DeWitt just missed his braking point. A double tap of the brake there. Doesn't quite get it pulled up. Just clips him. Around Koroleff goes. Car is sideways. You can see DeWitt did stop on the outside there and wait for him. Not a little love tap just to finish it off. So definitely plenty going on there. And we might just quickly have a look at this from another angle as well. We might just go to the bumper cam. So we can see it was a cracking start from Koroleff. He just separated those front 2 cars like Moses.
Got a blinder.
Yeah, great stuff.
He's parted.
We can just see he just drifts over. Caio absolutely missed that start. And definitely we come through here. So side by side, and I reckon Tommy would be going, I've got Caio here. This is exciting. Got a teammate on the
end. Now he's still not breaking.
Here's the brakes.
Yeah,
the brake lights.
Now we start to decelerate.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
saw the serial number of that brake pad.
Yep. Yeah, so that didn't end well, that one. As Marty Hughes still out there in the safety car. We might also have a quick look. Craig Rose was also involved in a little bit more of an incident a little bit further back that we didn't see. Go to the Chook Raffle rewind here and have a look at what happened to Rosie. Rosie got a good start there as well. Timmy Hall absolutely bagged it up. So we can see Rosie getting the run on him. Ash Hall got away okay. Vaughan Robinson got away okay. He's looking like he's going to take the outside on O'Neill. Of course, then we've got Holly and a slow running Sanford in front of that. So Rosie looking all right here. He's got the run. Robinson's realised he's not going to get through there, so he's coming back. Ash Hall's reacted to that as well. Still getting a good straight run here. Looking good, Rosie. He's going to get this done. Nicely makes the move. He's got Hall positioned where he wants him. Hall's going to have a bit of a look here. He's going to think about it. As you can see, they're starting to close up. The boys in front starting to react to the smoke in front of them as well. A little bit of a clip from Hall. That sends Rose around. And then, of course, blue tyre smoke. The boys in the background here absolutely trying to work out where they're going to go. So definitely plenty going on. Looks like that was Galloway.
Inches from drama, yeah. Inches for drama for Jeff there. He just cleared that.
Bulldog got past. Just. And everyone's passed, so Rosie's going to clear it out there. Going to have a look at the KO incident as well, as these guys are still doing around. We've got a few laps here to play with. So KO, you can see he gets the run. This is this laps 4 incident. You can see he gets 3 incidents, sorry. He gets the run. And he is absolutely looking very tight, nice on the apex. And they come down into turn 13 side by side. KO right off the track. And then they come out wide, a little bit of a bounce off the curb into Toff. They both get off the track here as well. So a bit of a tough one, I think, for race control. I think they called it all no further action. Like only just clips him. And KO goes around and parks himself in the sand. Like I said, plenty of sand around this place. Of course, I missed it all. And we go into the onboard from down on the bottom of the car. You'll see this is a great run from KO.
He does well to stay tight here.
It does. He stays very tight. Gets it up the inside. Reckon he just gets it pulled up in time. But then you can see he goes straight to the off track and then bounces to the side. So a little bit of a shudder there. That would have been the contact. Jump onto Ernie's car. Ernie out that little bit wider. And you can see just clips the back of the car behind the wheel. And that is KO around the corner. A little bit of insight into those ones. Yeah, I'm not sure. KO was on the sheet. I know the sheet hasn't been published. But that's where I found the information on it. Not sure why that ticker's not working, but anyway, we'll try it a bit later. As we are back racing now. And absolutely looking around the corner here, Marty Hughes, we are on lap 12, still got a couple to tick over before we get going again.
You picked that up, Ross?
Yep. We believe you've removed all the sand from the boot, John.
Well, yeah, there might have been a reason I wasn't racing. Let's just see if that ticker's working. I don't know why the ticker didn't work. The ticker's not going to work. It was working this afternoon, so I'm a bit disappointed by that. To lap 12, let's have a quick look through the field. So Marshy's still in the pit lane. Going to change the camera. So Anthony Rivet, he has made 2 stops. He's back there in 29th. Darren Walden, he's running around, getting himself back onto the pack. Of course, representing Angry Birds. And Caio Kinzel, he's running around the outside as well, so it looks like they're still trying to sort this out. And he
many
pitted,
stops?
of course. Caio, only one. Ernie Toff only had one stop. Darren Freer, back at the pack here.
So where's Koroleff now?
Still waiting for it to shuffle out. So Koroleff's actually 3 in front of Kinzel in 24th.
Made the one stop.
Made the one stop. 2 stops, sorry. Pitted on lap 10.
On both, yeah.
My notes has 23 as the earliest get home, though. So that's an interesting call. He's done that.
Long way to go.
Got a long way to go. The boys all starting to line up again. So we've got Anita Buckland listed as the race leader at the moment.
Let's go, Anita.
Yep. So it's Anita, Doug, and David that haven't pitted.
Yep.
Grab some points where you can.
Who right?
Just try and find out safety car. What's going on? We've got Doug behind. I think Anita's out of sequence here a little bit, which created some issues. So, of course, we have season 25. We have registration out and open for that. And
Where is it? I'm trying to find it.
where is it?
Yeah.
It's in announcements up the very, very top.
Yeah.
It's also in season 25 announcements, which all season 24 drivers should be seeing.
Ooh. I'll deal with that after the broadcast, I think.
Yep, jumped on that. I'll be back for season 25.
Yep, so will I.
It's already up to about 100 entries, so definitely
Excellent.
coming along. Quite a few guys are already on the wait list as well. Just waiting to hear back. If you haven't let me know yet, if you're on the wait list, let me know what you're doing so I know whether you bump you down to 26 or have you ready to go. There's some interesting drivers in that list as well. Of course, we have Tony Chapman, JP Courier. JP's been around for a long time. I think a lot of guys know JP. Brian Minogue coming back. Pete Wilkinson, he's on the list. So any of the Locked On lads listening, get on to him and let me know. Yeah, Wilco. Kurt Heath. He has been running around in the back of the over 40s races. He's had a cracking job. Of course, from Corindi, up in northern New South Wales. Another country lad, Abel Verbane. Another one from Caboolture. They're definitely getting a few country lads in. Mal Powell. So, yeah, if you haven't let me know these guys are racing. But yeah, definitely be interesting to see where we end up with that one.
Yeah, nice mix of returning drivers and new faces by the sound of it, John.
Yeah. And definitely expect to get this sorted, have we? No, we've got a little bit to go still. Of course, Marty Hughes coming back to racing. Sean Vandermeulen coming back to racing next season. So, if you're interested in doing some race control, reach out to Dave Coleman, let him know, because we've got to sort out our race control teams. And of course, without race control, we can't run all the splits that we run. That's a pretty tough gig that we put together there. For those who haven't heard, we're also doing V8 Vet Supports this season. It's Bruce McLeod's baby. We're going to do Wednesday night GT3 race, following the GT3 iRacing officials. Already got a few entries in that as well, so looking forward to seeing how that comes off. Of course, season 1, no broadcast, no race control. Just going to let it roll out, see if there's an interest there. So looking forward to seeing what's going to happen.
Yeah, it should be interesting.
And I did read, John, that the registration fees are going to the Baton Stewart Foundation.
That's true too. Yep, that is correct.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's Bruce McLeod's initiative, so get behind it, support it. And of course, it's going to be about the number of drivers we get, so where we go with it. Yeah, so plenty already happening, plenty in the wings. If you have got your entry in, then make sure you get your PayPal done. If you haven't done that, get it done as soon as you can. Makes my life a lot easier. And then also, if you have done that part, make sure you go and check your league invites. Get yourself accept that invite. Get yourself into the league so I can do names and numbers and all those things that have got to be done at the back end as well. Very busy time setting up the league. Of course, we get the long break as well this time, which is nice. I know I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, so you need to keep an eye on Discord, particularly in the off season with the gaps, because we've still got to plan things like pre-qual and organise splits and the rest of it. So a lot happening in the background, even though we're coming towards the end of the season. Of course, next week, the last round at Okayama. Tomorrow night, we have the last round of the over 40s with some interesting weather and sprint races. Could be an interesting combination. Keep an eye on that one. Broadcasted here at 8:30 tomorrow night. And looking forward to that. Yeah, it'll be a bit of fun happening. As Marty Hughes, I think we've got one more lap to go after this one. I think we've just about got it all sorted. A great job that the guys do in race control though. And looking forward to seeing what they can do moving forward. You guys saying we should have pitted. Apparently Bullock's been spotted hanging around Okayama with something in his pocket. A gun, or are you happy to see him? Caio, I missed the number of waiver rounds. Yep. Some teams had comm issues with RC as well. Of course, that's rule of thumb. Always make sure when you jump in the car that you hit the old teams buttons on the grid. I know that's pretty much Dave Baldock's sound check that he runs through. Very important that you've got that. And it doesn't help, of course, when we're trying to run through that. Do you have an entry list? Can you publish, John, so we can check it? That's all good. Yes, there is an entry list, Nathan. If you go into Discord, go to the Season 25 channel. There is...
I don't think it's accessible, John, because I was going to ask that, because the entry list is normally there getting pre-populated, but I can't see it in my channel.
Yeah, I can't. Yep.
I
mean, I've just done my registration right now, so I'm in. Wow, I got to pay the subscription fee.
Look at.
Season 25, season.
Maybe permissions.
Done. Let me let you guys keep talking for a second.
Well, it's good to see Anita leading, getting these points, mate.
But they all count, don't they?
They damn do. No, if any of you guys saw the NASCAR today, Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. Four wide at the finish. It was a hell of a finish.
How did your little
It's
boy
nice
go?
He went really well.
Right, season 25.
There we go.
Yeah, you can see
it. So we should pick her up here.
Yep.
Oh, Dougie's just jumped to the front there.
Yeah.
Not sure what happened with Anita. Did show her at P1.
She was pulled over to the side there.
Yeah.
Looks like the entry list is up now, John. Everyone can see that.
It
Thank you.
should be there. Just need to click that one there.
And Mr. Logstaff, P3. Good on you, sir.
Yeah, like I said, a few guys trying a slightly different strategy here.
Apparently, Anita was a lap in front of everyone.
That's what I heard.
I don't see the reason why we put her behind him.
Okay, so it's still working through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've obviously missed a whole lot of stuff that's gone on. But
I reckon as we tick over to lap 15, the safety car should be at the end of this lap. And in the meantime, I'll keep clicking buttons here for a second.
so, if you are on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and like. If you are subscribed, please share.
Rightio, you should be able to see that link, guys. In Discord, so you should be able to see the channel itself.
There you go. If you subscribed, you'll see your name on the list. If you have not, you will not see your name on the list.
That is correct. As we are about to see this safety car pull away, hopefully very shortly. And we can get back to what we're here to do. Long safety car period. Definitely changed your fuel numbers a fair bit.
Yeah, you want to run a few laps before you even thought about coming in. What did you say the original get home lap was? 22, 23?
Original 23, yeah.
That would stretch out a bit more now.
It'd be a lot less, yeah. Probably be lap 20, 19 even.
Good on you, Will. Good on you, Will. Anita apparently doesn't believe in safety cars.
So Marty almost doing enough laps to qualify as a finisher. Here we go.
Yeah, all right. Here we go. Now, if you're Dougie, what are you feeling with Woody behind you? Pin him at the last corner and go, or?
And Dave as well. Dave Logstar. I mean, just see how he'd be feeling at this stage.
Yeah, especially with the Schaefer right behind him.
Schaefer, Sanford, roll back a little bit here. With Dougie. He's opened that gap up. He's gone already.
Hey,
He's long gone. Dougie went early. We are green flag racing. All right, Justin right on the back of him already.
oh, that didn't take
Didn't
long.
muck around. Going to go back to my man Schaefer. You can see he's in the middle of this pack here as well. I think Anita passed on a number call. She didn't hear very well. She thought it was her car. She passed everybody and then had to give a lap around. So she's down the back somewhere.
Yeah, makes sense.
See Jeff here. Absolutely!
Oh, no.
With Dave. That is a big one. Dave Logsdale. That car is not looking too healthy. Dougie right.
Unlucky, buddy. Oh, unlucky.
All happening at the moment. Dougie. That's Woods pass. Schaefer now lining up. Got Holly O'Neill doing really well. Ash Hall in 6th doing very well. Pete Kelleher up 25 spots. That is a cracking drive from the Pink Rocket. You can see all bunched together again.
Early contender of DOD.
Oh, there's quite a few at the moment.
Yeah.
Aaron Vermey, he's driving well. Having a look up the inside. Galloway.
Oh, it's a sand. Oh, he got them both.
And paid back the favour.
Hold it, hold it, hold it.
Nice, got it out of the way.
Someone's going for a drive.
Yeah.
Mister up 15.
Yep. All happening
Hope you-
in the mid pack.
Hope you catch a fish out there, my man.
And we are spread wide across the track still. Ash Hall doing really well. Really impressed with how he's going.
Yeah, isn't he? A great run.
Is he a rookie this season?
Yeah.
He's blown bloody well.
Let's move on to lap 17. Let's go back here. Tommy DeWitt, Caio Kinzel. Big names, Vaughan Robinson in there.
Oh, he's Caio got a run on him. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh, Neko. Ooh,
All right, drags Tommy back down the order.
redressed. Good on you.
Dougie right.
Jeez. Oh, Dave's up 14.
Who?
Mr. 200.
Mr. 200.
I said it was a 200 race. It was a special 200th race. I haven't revealed why yet.
No, Mr.
Wait till the end.
199.
Wait to the end. That's exactly right. It's Mr. 119. There you go,
Oh,
Dougie.
hey.
Dougie's rolled out of it, I think. Into the lane.
Yeah.
It's sometimes the smartest thing to do.
And see Callaghan, Sanford here. This is a cracking little battle as we roll on the lap 18. There's battles
Nice one,
everywhere.
For sure.
There is battles everywhere at the moment.
Look down the timing, it's all orange.
I know. Just going to jump on Darren Walden here. He's got Darren Freer behind. Sholton still in the mix there. We've got Darren Vermey in front. Koroleff
no.
tucked up behind these boys as well. So we've got the leaders in the mix of all this. Oh, he
Oh,
just
God.
gets spun himself. Oh.
Oh no. Yep, go.
Oh no.
Meanwhile, Woodsy has just pulled away from Schaefer.
Can we get some doors ordered, please? I think we're going to need them for next round.
And where is Koroleff? We did see him back there. So Koroleff's off. And of course, Darren Freer. So these are the boys that were up on the front couple of rows. It has been a rough race. Even Caio is only in 12th.
I think Mike's pulled an interesting strategy here because at the start of that safety car, he went in for a second stop because he'd already gone in, but he actually went in again
Yeah.
and topped up.
Got himself to lap 14. So I'm expecting
Yeah.
he's gone long.
Is he pulling a John Van Ray?
What's that?
Is he pulling a John Van Ray? Just keep topping off every step.
This ain't Bathurst. God, I'm looking forward to Bathurst next season.
Yeah, me too. I'm pulling your strategy.
It worked.
Damn straight it did.
Got the car fixed and it worked. There's Mike here. He's tucked up behind Darren Vermey. We know Darren Vermey is getting quicker as well, so that's not going to be an easy opportunity here for him to get his way through. Galloway into the lane. And of course, Ernie Toth only up the road a little bit. Oh, that was Darren Freer, I think.
Ooh.
That's another one. Koroleff is having a shocker.
I feel you, Michael. Well, I had a shock.
Meanwhile, Caio goes forward one more. He's in a thick of a battle here. Rob Baxter just in this group here as well with O'Loughlin.
I'm assuming they're pulled into a nice sheltered bay, so he's not getting that rock into the boat now.
Oh, I just want to know he's catching more fish.
We're not getting any feedback on the channel from him, so
Because I tell you, Bruce picked a good week to take off.
Yeah, wonder why.
Definitely running very hard here. You see Vaughan Robinson in the background. Vaughan always racy.
yes.
Timmy Hall doing well here. Looks like Braden out a little wide.
Has Peter Gallagher stopped?
Pete Kelleher stopped on lap 8.
Mate, up 27.
Doing very well. Bad night for Bright Orange, or a good night if you look at it the other way, Will, getting plenty of airtime. Okay, we'll move on from this little battle pack here. We'll go a bit further up the road, the Rosie. And Caio about to come through. It's up the inside of 199. Oh, bit of a twitch. And does get the job done. Latches onto the back of Rose. And
Been on that so much, tyres will be feeling it.
long way to go too. Tommy DeWitt and Baxter.
Oh,
Vaughan has a good hard look there.
just letting them know he's there.
Might just stave this battle for a little bit longer, I think. So Vaughan absolutely flying. He's probably been one of the guys that has found a lot of pace this season.
Yeah. Him and Kevin O'Neill, to be honest.
Kevin's doing great.
Should I go?
Keeping Baxter honest.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Rose a little bit slower in there. And Baxter.
Rosie have a slowdown, maybe?
That's the only thing I can think of. Just going to jump back on Sanford, trying to get the move done here.
Couple of player one cars together. This could be fun.
I'm not that evil. Is Dave Holly driving really well here too? Like, really impressed with how Dave's going tonight.
Yeah.
Let's come back to O'Loughlin. This is that battle pack. We'll hold up behind Bulldog. Tommy DeWitt, Ernie Toth back in the back of this group as well. Of course, a huge thank you to Dave Bulldog for the replay. Of course, we haven't seen him in the chat tonight, so obviously he's not watching.
He was on earlier. We had too much sheepdog and fallen asleep.
DeWitt comes through. Going to jump back up a bit further. Caio and Timmy having a great little battle here.
There's a big man to keep behind you too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right up behind Timmy.
Pushing it a bit. You can see him sliding through those corners.
Here we go. Here we go. Yep. There it is.
Cross.
Still hanging on. Timmy doing really well here.
That's a good clean racing, boys. Ooh. that was well done. That could have been ugly.
Caio gets through, go back, Ernie Toth side by side with Timmy Hall.
Apparently, there's a petition that Bulldog needs a paint refresh for season 25.
Bulldog does his own paints. He likes to keep it as close to the Glen Seaton livery as possible. Takes a lot of pride in what he does. Ashley Hall in the background with a little bit of a spin.
Right there.
Road no Lachlan under pressure from DeWitt.
Got him.
Lap 23 sticks over.
Just hang there, you'll be alright. Right on wood. Good racing.
Of course, Bulldog was
Right.
in the top 10 apparently. I'm in trouble because when I go down the back, I was on Vaughan Robinson and showed 1 to 9 and skipped 10. That is gold. I love SDK. Good work. Like, Timmy has hung on to the back of him here. He definitely hasn't let him walk away.
No.
Doing a cracking job.
Under normal conditions, a fill up from here would get you home, but they do have, obviously, the safety car laps on board, so see who does what. Long way to go on tyres. Long way to go on tyres, though.
God, it's only half race distance. Let's jump back here on Bulldog. He's still going. And Vaughan Robinson still working his way through as well. We're just going to do a crisis check. Mike Koroleff in 20th. That's
Working his way forward.
Working his way forward slowly.
Dogs, you just got to collect the points when you're having a bad night.
Yeah, and it's going forward. DeWitt's got himself back up to 9th.
Well done.
Kelleher, he's up 27 spots in 5th. Of course, started rear of grid.
Big points for that man right there. The other thing we got to take into account is the off tracks. They were very, like, I know you could take a lot off, like basically run off the track a lot, but there was certain points that could pinch you. Particularly that last segment that they just went through. I ended up getting a drive-through for it.
I think there was a few others with a little bit of incident trouble later in the race. As you see Pete working all over the back.
And Woodsy, he's skipped out. That's 4 seconds now.
I believe race control haven't applied Rule 13 3.18 yet, Dave. I believe that's happening as we speak. I believe Bruce is working on that one, so there will be some adjustments to your points. Of course, 3.18, any car numbered 37 is not allowed to finish ahead of league management.
Dave's doing real well here to hold Pete behind him.
He is. Great driving. It's going to go back to DeWitt. DeWitt on the back of Tim.
But no doubt Tommy's a bit gun-shy now after...
I'd say he was.
Oh, a bit wide.
Yeah.
Oh, here it goes.
Oh,
Oh, golly.
Nah, Kevin, that's 037. Well, he's talking about 37 with rule 3.18. Of course, Tommy, very, very not happy with himself on Friday night when I had a beer with him. Cracking bloke.
As are most of the boys. Well, everyone I've talked to in the league, they're all good blokes.
Yes, also managed, I said earlier, have a beer with Daniel Schaefer and Glenn Wilbo. Wilbo didn't race last night. Sorry, last night. Not Friday, John. Sunday. Didn't race on Thursday night.
We know what you meant, John. We know what you meant.
Jump back up. Timmy. It's all happening. Caio still on the back there.
Got him.
Tommy down the inside. And can he stop it?
Cross.
Yeah.
Oh,
Comes back at him.
Timmy driving
Down.
well. Great to see these guys taking.
Goodness, still going at it.
Yep. It's great to see these guys taking advantage of Michael Stewart's coaching.
It is massive. I haven't been in the live one lately, but I do watch his YouTube coverage. So.
Yeah, definitely worth a look.
Got a bit going on, so I can't come in live, but I definitely follow the YouTube.
It's just going to go up. Caio's gotten past Kevin. And he's hunting down the car in front. May have had a few beers, Will. Of course, didn't race on Thursday night, nor did Shane Patterson, because I was in Foster. Tuncurry. Went out for dinner with Shane. There may have been a few more beers had that night.
That was Pato.
Yeah, Pato. Good fun. Good laugh.
Yeah.
Always enjoy catching up with Pato and having a beer. Having a laugh. Solving all of the world problems associated around vets. Of course, Brisbane lads, I'm hoping to get up there early next month, so keep an eye out for that. Field starting to spread out a little bit at the moment. Let's jump back here, I think. On Braden. Yeah, where's Vaughan? I haven't looked at Vaughan for a little bit. Jump on with Vaughan. Was drives very, very hard.
So I've got Vaughan down here. He's pitting on lap 8, was it?
Yep, lap 8 he went in.
So he's 20 laps now on these tyres.
Yeah, Kelleher, first of our leaders to go in. Hello, it's Gunter. Gunter in the chat.
Gunter!
Gunter, of course, out on a European tour, I believe, is the story. That's why he's not racing this season or next season.
Was he in season 26, my man?
Somewhere between Hamburg and Berlin. It's a little place called Munich.
Ooh.
These boys.
Oh,
Oh. It's an orange car.
Seems to be the night for it.
Will said it, not me.
Yeah, just repeated what was said.
And well, he's hanging in there. Whoa,
Oh no! Hold it, hold it.
Justin. Timmy Vermey in another battle. Done well.
Well, Tim's having a cracker.
He is.
Hell of a run tonight for him.
I just looked at the spreadsheet. Will's not going to like me. Not many battles on track. So much to a bit of a recap. Justin Wood started on P2. He is in P1. Got a cracking start, made the most of it, and has pretty much run away with this one. Pitted on lap 9. Daniel Schaefer, he did exactly the same thing. Got 4 spots in that start. And has held that off. Jeff Sanford up 4 spots in the start as well. Of course, Gunter heard that it was the 200th broadcast of Vets for WKMP TV. That's why he's in this evening. Love your work, Gunter. Being the special pit reporter on many a broadcast. And definitely.
He needs a drink.
Righto, here he is. Up 12 spots in 11th is David Baldock. Drink, Gunter. That's the ungodly hour in the morning over there as well, so righto, be afternoon. So Jeff Sanford into the lane. So starting to see another one of the boys up front make some moves as we tick over lap 30.
Not a bad time to pit, depending on where he falls. Hopefully he falls in between. Gets himself a bit of clear air.
You should see where he comes out. He's rolling out now. Of course, a very unique pit lane here. We shouldn't talk about this earlier, but it is a bugger of a lane.
Very easy to hit that pit limiter button.
You come out of this chute and your green cones are all the way down here. So great start, pit lane start track, because you just basically came out the chute. Well, that was a late onto the gas through there. And then there you go, bang. Who's in P11?
And he's in clear air.
Ashley Hall is in P11. Who's in P10?
Oh,
no. Up 13 spots in P10. Come on, guys. There were better drivers in this split than that.
Yeah, I thought that too, but I'm starting to get a bit worried about
He's
Gunter,
doing well.
get your ass back here to start beat this guy.
At least, Rosie. At least confuse him in in Discord anyway. Braden just in front of these guys. There's Ernie Toth tucked up behind him. Timmy Vermey still in 7th. And just like that. Ernie straight in the pits, just like that. That was timing. Let's bring up the pit strategy box. We haven't shown that for a very long time. There's a pit strategy box for our first 10 guys. Probably need to get rid of the chook for a second. There we go. Everyone can see that. So Woodsy's still got a pit. Schaefer, Kinzel, Holly, all the lead guys. Toth went quite long on that first run. Baldock's got a pit, and he's up in the 9th now. God damn it. Rose in 12th. Vermey. Rose is going down the lane by the looks. Baxter's got a pit. And Kelleher is the first one to do it. Koroleff with that safety car strategy. He's going to go long, see where that rolls him out. Robinson, Galloway still to pit, and Hall has done his second stop as well.
Mike might be in trouble if we don't see another safety car. I think that's what he's probably
Banking on, yeah. So Gunther, it's currently 1:45. So is it okay to be drunk, right?
Damn straight. It's PM.
It's PM.
Any time of the day is good time. Just ask Dave Bulldog.
Tell you what, I got those 10:45 here, mate, at night, so you're good.
Typhon's come back out in 19th.
Bit of clear air in front of him.
Yep. See how he comes out. Stay off the cones, they're bad for you. Okay. And coming down to the backside of the circuit. We're seeing Holly and a few others. Rob Baxter's up 13 in 13th.
Oh. Get his P7. I ain't got to need another drink.
Oh, you're kidding. I got my laps out of whack again, I think.
Drink.
There we go. There is Gunter, Dave Bulldog's favourite. In 7th up 16 spots. Jeff Eddy. Yeah, I don't know whether Jeff Eddy will be showing this Monday morning in the showroom. There's Jeff in 21st.
If he is, it's all right. Your wife said buy it with all the accessories.
Absolutely. Ticket price as well. Ash Hall's back into 8th, so there's a bit of paddling to go still here, I think. We've got a few boys that have done their second stop in Sanford and Holly, and Pete Kelleher, Braden O'Loughlin, Koroleff. Timmy Hall's shuffled all the way back to 17th. Rosie's done his. Ash gets through on Bulldog. Nice move.
Half of the century.
Nice move.
Oh, hang on, that was the other way, wasn't it?
Or someone would be doing sums in his head at the moment. Oh, if I finish here, I'll beat Van
And
Reed.
he's in.
And he's in.
Oh,
Limiter's on a bit early.
Yeah, but way too early.
all like a rock now.
Yeah, jump on with Kelleher. Working his way around Baxter. And he has driven well. Come from the back of the grid.
I'm seeing a lot more white rims on the grid. I tell you, they make you faster. We'll leave it at that.
Yep. As we're on lap 33. Still moving forward. Still waiting for a few others to come in. Ash Hall doing quite well in 6th still. Tommy DeWitt in 7th. 5th, sorry, he's still got to stop. Got himself back to where he started. Kevin O'Neill, he's up 5 in 4th. That's a great drive from him.
He's getting a lot more consistent, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Week in, week out.
And just going to go back to Sanford. And a brown rim for you.
Jeez.
I'm telling you, whatever they drink in Germany, they want to touch the stuff.
Ashley's in.
Yes, this is Jeff's coming. His strategy's come into play here. So he pitted when he was in 3rd. He's now back up to 6th. Tommy in front of him, so that puts Jeff to 5th. Still a minute up the road is Justin. Still the pit.
Yeah, Justin's going to have him covered.
Yeah.
Hey, what? Kevin's 30 seconds up the road. That'll be interesting to see how that rolls out.
Caio's done pretty good clawback here.
We've definitely missed his band, Renita. Tommy DeWitt comes back out in 7th. Kelleher goes past though. Lap 34.
Shaper takes the 1 point.
Yep. Why not? They're on the table.
This battle isn't over yet.
Not far from it. And lap 35, just going to check on our good mate Bruce Galloway, Darren Freer. Of course, huge thank you to Will Wilson, of course, W2 Motorsport, for our little flyover we had at the lead-in as Darren heads into the lane, so I'm a bit out of whack here. So Schaefer, surely he's got a pit this time round. Got Baldock behind him, who's a lap down. Baldock, of course, has done his second stop. Of course, Baldock looks like he's driving like he stole it at this stage. Hanging on to the back of Schaefer quite well.
Yeah, safe.
Baxter in the lane.
Yep, here comes Shaper.
That's why Bulldog was hanging on. He's got new tyres.
Yep. And here comes Justin. Oh, that's looks like Bruce going a little wide there. Letting him through. Check on Darren for a minute. Up in the middle of the pack as well. Schaefer's in the lane though. He's coming out, and here comes Juzzy.
What's going to be tight?
It's that whole long crawl.
Yeah, no.
But Jeff's probably going to be close.
Jeff, of course, under pressure from Caio.
Goodness.
Stafford's going to sneak out in front of you, I think. Yep. Schaefer tucks in behind. He's
No, he's gone.
gone.
Okay, that's gone.
He's 4.5 seconds up the road.
Yep.
There somewhere.
Trying some different lines. The only thing you've taken. Caio gets the job done. Nice move, Jeff. Opens the handle up, lets him through. Live to fight another day.
Yeah.
Reckon Jeff be saying,
Tow rope on, yeah.
latch on. Run with him. Let's see if we can work on those 11
not.
seconds. Oh, Caio goes a little wide. Gets a good better exit though. I'm just going to drop back here. The battle of the two halls. It's going to ask Gunter, who's your hall pass? We'll put that question out to the chat. Hey, Tim and Ashley here. Ashley's slid down a little bit, but he's had a good race. Been pretty impressed the way he's driven this evening. So definitely Woods. Holly's up there as well. So's Kevin. Tommy DeWitt's got his way back. Pete Kelly up 24, sorry, into 8th. And then we go to 9th, where we have Braden O'Loughlin up 20 spots. Tim Verme, that's a cracking drive from him into the top 10. up 6, but he has driven the wheels off this 1MLT Camaro. We stumped the old Gunter with the hall pass question.
Oh, there we go.
Leading the 5th.
Oh, dear.
Innocent until proven guilty, Gunther.
Guzzy, he's sitting out there nicely. Be pretty happy with this one. I think he's going to be basically saying to himself, what could have this season been if he didn't have gear failure early on?
Yeah, that's rough.
But definitely putting a case forward for the pub test as well, you'd have to say.
Oh, yeah, especially the qualifying times alone.
Yeah.
Quick. He's definitely quick.
Hey, Daniel Schaefer was found out on Friday night that he actually used to do a bit of speedway at Parramatta for quite a few years.
Cool.
Not only has he raced boats, and different types of boats, he's also done a bit of speedway, so loves to race.
Yeah, it's just dropped into the 39s for the first
time,
of the race, yeah.
Nice open track around him now. And Kevin, his job now is to finish in front of Tommy. Tommy is coming. See Pete Kelleher coming out of the lane.
Got him.
Jump back on with Ernie. This is lap 38, so he's still battling away. We have missed him.
Yeah.
We have missed him. DeWitt still got Kelleher chasing him down. Chasing him down pretty hard here. Hey, the field fairly well split out. Getting into the last 10 laps now.
It's wide.
Oh, little mistake from Tommy. Pretty safe to say, Justin, that Caio will be going. I think he's just about got this one stitched up. Back up into 3rd spot. Mike Koroleff all the way down in 19th is going to hurt the championship, I think.
Okay, unless he can drop it, it's going to be... Looking forward to seeing the points for next week. Goodness.
Of course, next week, non-drop round. Makes it even harder for everybody.
Yep.
Vaughan Robinson, the last one into the lane. Of course, it's the only closest battle on track at the moment. Pete driving really well.
Definitely. Many laps between them on the pit stop?
Six laps difference.
In favour of
Pete's on slightly older tyres, 6 up older tyres, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Pete was in on 27. Tommy was in on 33, so 6 laps difference. Pete driving pretty well. Bit of traffic coming up in front of him. Going to go back to Ernie Toth. He's tucked up behind Tim Hall. And just going to have a look.
Oh,
Got him.
Yep,
yeah, good.
it's a job done. And
Well, quite like the white version of that WKMP livery.
it's missing the spec map. So the spec map makes it more chrome. That does look good.
Fair call, Nathan.
And just going to go back, check on our good friend Darren Freer. Lap 40. Behind him is Bruce Galloway. Hey, Bruce. Been driving, didn't drive last week. He's back out there. And might just come back in a second. No, everyone else is still gapped apart. So yeah, as I said, Wilson, we're organising the team. He's in spotting for the lads. And definitely doing very well. These guys got them all organised, got them all looking the same. It's usually first the battle. Bruce, I've got him listed for this one, I hope. Maybe not. I've buggered up again. The chicker's working, so I don't know what was going on with that earlier. Anyway, Tommy is in that one. Pete tucked up behind him. Ernie Toth still trying to get past Ash Hall, working his way forward. Running a bit wide. So just a recap, coming into the last couple of laps, Justin Wood is 6.5 seconds up the road from Daniel Schaefer. He's got 9 seconds to Caio, so the top three looking fairly settled. He's got to keep the car on the track. Jeff Sanford is in 4th, up 3 spots. Dave Holly in 5th, great drive from him. Kevin O'Neill is doing really, really well. He has got himself into 6th. Tommy DeWitt in 7th, under a lot of pressure from Pete Kelleher behind him. Pete up 24 spots. Jeff Eddy disconnected again. I've missed that. It looks like he has. Yep. That is an absolute bummer. That drops Jeff down. Of course, when you're dialing in from the other side of the world, internet becomes even more interesting. Braden O'Loughlin up 20 spots into 9th. Timmy Vermey still in the top 10. Great drive from him, up 6 spots. Ash Hall up 2 and 11th. So some good drives all around tonight. Yeah, it looks like you are, Caio, pushing it pretty hard. Not too many battles around and about. Lap traffic being very good here. Jump on Rosie. He's tucked up behind Timmy Hall. He's made some time up there. Baldock, Trent Gunter, Baldock back in 15th, up 8 spots. Darren Vermey's up 14 in 16th. Great drive from him. Mike Koroleff then down 14 in 17th. So he hasn't recovered from lap 1, turn 1. That would have been an absolute gut-wrenching moment for him, particularly with the start that he got. I think he would have thought he was on. It's Kelleher still tucked up behind DeWitt. As we continue on, On par. So let's go back to our good friend Andy Toth. I think the race leaders just started lap 23.
43.
43, sorry. Yeah. Maybe that's what I've been going wrong. The numbers haven't been right.
And he's still pushing there.
Yeah.
He wants it. He wants that spot.
He definitely wants it. He's looking for it.
Good line through there.
Looking
And
pretty
there.
solid.
Nice short shot through there. Back to third. Or does he go second? No, stays in third.
He's got right
Good
up
drive
under
out
him.
there. Yeah, he's on him.
Got him.
Ashley's gone a bit defensive. Nope.
He's having a slight look inside. Backs out of it. On the line, Ash has gone wide. Oh, it's opened the door.
Hey, get the drive out. Well, Ashley's going to hold it there.
Oh, little nudge.
Straighten him up.
I like it.
And I think Ash has just
Get away
stopped
with
there to redress as well.
Well done.
Carry on again. Wood up the track. And where else we got some battles? Not really. Bulldog slashed onto the back of this group. We got a lap. He started it. Ross,
All right.
we'll squeeze one in.
Let's go.
Wait, ran a few more corners. And I'll let you talk it all the way through.
All right.
Righto, we might go the roll bar this time. Righto, over to you.
Thank you. Get a good drive out here and third. Stuck in behind, stay tight. Pull it over to the left. Well, no, he's gone right. He's going to go outbreak him just before that bridge. Into third, run the curb. Stay tight, hard left, over the curb. That's the one. Use all the track. Stay in third. I short shift up here, but do we short shift? No, he holds it in third. Fourth. Stays on the track. I back to second. Run it wide. Back in. Short shift to third. Nope. Over the track. And run it right wide.
Tell you what, Rose is gone.
Hey, he has. Up the six. Turning late. Over the curb. I would have used a bit more than that. Is what it is. Fourth. Fifth. Eight. Yep. Very tight lines.
I would have used third.
Yeah, get it straightened up. Yeah, I would have been third right there, but get it straightened up. As soon as you get to this curb, go left. That's the one. Now jump over the right-hand curb. Run it wide. Back to third, hold third, hold third, hold third, hold third. That's the one. This was the only one I was chopping back to second. Yeah, good. Well done. Drive it through. Yep, over right. Now floor it coming out of there. And drive it on straight.
That was a lap from the seasoned veteran, David Baldock.
No, Dave wasn't the best commentary on your lap there, man.
If anyone can hear that, that's the apex wanting to come in. Tommy DeWitt still has Kelleher tucked up behind him. Down to the last 2.5 laps here. This is ticking away very quickly.
We're pushing them here.
Of course, Tommy DeWitt is actually in incident point trouble at this stage. Cannot afford to make a mistake.
You could tell by the way he came in through that corner there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep it on the black stuff because I got myself into some trouble for our race as well.
Ooh, Pete's a bit loose as well. No, Pete's pushing.
Hit your right foot, yeah.
I'd say Pete knows the guy in front of him is keeping it on the black stuff, so he's trying to use what he can to get on them. It's quite nerve-wracking when you're running long incident points too.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Ross.
Yes. I'm going to plug my headset in.
With 2 laps to go, some impatient driver, puts me and tags me and puts me over the instant limit and puts himself over the instant limit as well. So, payback the bitch.
Was that me? No.
Paul's in
they
for a
got
late
that.
one. As well.
That might be an incident pit 3.
So we are on the penultimate lap for our race leader, Justin Wood. A little bit of traffic in front of him. And of course, gone past Koroleff, so Koroleff will be trying to get an extra spot on Vermeer as well here, so Koroleff will be wanting Woodsy to get through pretty quick.
Mike's done well to come back from so multiple last.
Yeah.
Oh, he found himself backwards twice so far in this race, so yeah, for recovery.
Yeah, you take those 2 out of the equation, you probably would have been inside the top there.
That's a cracking little battle between these two. Koroleff's having a look now.
Oh.
It's just a battle for 15th, and he gets it done. Nicely done too. Didn't follow the tail of Woodsy. Made his own move.
Looks like Justin's rounding us around for the last lap.
Yep. Last lap of the 9th race of season 24. This Thursday night, we will have a champion. With Caio sitting on P3, I'd say there's a fair chance he's putting his hand up to take this title. Well and truly, Tommy DeWitt and Pete. Still,
We have seen stranger things happen in that last round.
Yeah,
we have.
a lot can happen next week. Yeah,
Definitely, and with it not being a
none
top
drop.
round.
And Kevin O'Neill and Tommy DeWitt now coming, getting closer together as well.
yeah, simple drop out or even a blown engine going into the head.
Yep.
And it's a track known for it too, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Big braking.
I've been pretty impressed with Kevin's consistency this season, eh?
He's
Just
improved.
kept improving every round.
But Justin definitely doing very well here. He's going to take the chocolates.
The crowd wants to know what Bulldog needs to do to take the trophy home.
He needs to get a DNF. and we need to apply rule 3.18. As Justin Wood comes in
Well done, Woodley.
through the Misano curve, come across the line. That is a great result for Woodsy. I think you'd be pretty chuffed with that. And we then have Daniel Schaefer a further 6 seconds back. I think Shafes would be pretty chuffed for that one as well. He was when I spoke to him on Friday night. Caio with one of the best recovery drives I have seen in a long time, almost from back to front with this field. He has done very well to recover. And then, of course, the gold member himself, Jeff Sanford, will bring out in fourth. Great drive from Jeff. He's been consistent this season, which shows in the points when we look at the points. And then, of course, we have Mr. Dave Holly, his teammate, running around a bit further behind him. So, be an interesting race, boys. We might just start by having a bit of a talk about Justin Wood. Justin Wood, of course, not in the chat with us, but Justin, of course, driving for Infinity Motorsports. I know he'd be very happy with that one. He'd like to thank Hamish and the lads in the team, as well as the team sponsors, which is Infinity Broadcasting. About the only one I can remember at the moment. So he definitely want to thank his guys for everything that they do for him and the sponsors that keep them on the road. And then, of course, the man in P2 was Daniel Schaefer. I know Shafes would love to thank out the boys at Omen Racing. I think he'd love to give a special thanks to Glenn Wilbo. Glenn does a lot of the IT side of his sim racing for him. And, of course, Wheeler Cranes as well. I'd like to be thanking those guys. He can drive, but can't drive a computer apparently. But, yeah, Shafes, top bloke. And P2, I think he'd be pretty chuffed with that. I think that will definitely set him up to go up a step next season as we get into the final points. And this bloke from We Race sitting in P3, he has done an absolute blinder after being turned in lap 1. It is a cracking drive. You've got to be pretty chuffed with that one, Caio. And we'll see the points in a second. That is a fitting way to look at it, mate. I think you're definitely putting a hand on the trophy there. And I would definitely say you will represent Split 4 very well next season like you have in the over 40s. That is our podium, boys. I guess we need to do drive of the day. Just going to throw that up for the minute. We do have Pete Kelleher in 8th, up 24 spots. Pete will move into 7th because Tommy DeWitt will shuffle down due to an incident point going over the limit. But that actually moves Tim Vermey into 9th. I know we've got Braden O'Loughlin's the other one to consider as well. He is up 20 spots in 9th. Don't forget, I think Pete started rear of grid. I'm not 100% certain. I probably should quickly go and have a look whether
he was. Yeah, he did. He was back there with Braden.
Yeah, I've just got to double check.
So Pete, Tommy, and Braden, have any of them had a DOD this season?
I can't remember, to be honest. I've actually got a name out of the blue there in the top 10 with Tim Vermey as well. Getting a top 10 result is something pretty special for him.
Result for Tim as well.
Yeah,
I agree.
What
do we think, chat?
Pete,
what have we got, chat?
Chat, help us out. Pete K. I reckon we might go there. We might do that. That is a cracking effort to be up 25. So we'll give that to. Where do I type? We'll give that to Pete Kelleher. I think that is a cracking drive from him.
Yeah, well done, man.
Yeah,
well done, Pete. Is
pressure on Tommy for quite a while.
Yeah, he has. Hang on, he's gotten one this season, so he reckons we should give it to Braden. So yeah, we'll do that. Hopefully, confuse Reg. Hopefully, Reg will get it right. We'll do that.
Thanks, Pete, for the heads up.
Yeah, we'll give that one to Braden.
Well done, Braden.
Mega drives from both of you.
Yeah, massively.
And Lachlan. Right, that is the man we'll give it to. So thank you, Pete, for letting us know that. I really should have a list written down somewhere. Anyway, Braden's going to do the old shortcut there. Now, before we keep going, we'll quickly do championship points because I think everyone wants to see that. Actually, no, before we do that, I will go and do this one here Of course, for those playing along at home, this is the 200th broadcast by WKMP TV. Absolute highlight of Vets doing the broadcast for that. I did say it was something special being a 200th broadcast. So we definitely got that one done. So I'd like to thank everybody coming along, watch the 200th race. It's been very, very special. Just joking. It's actually this bloke's 200th.
Well,
Mr. 200.
Mr. 200. Congratulations, Baldy. And
On you, Dave.
of course, we do have a special message from a special international guest dialing all the way in from over in Europe. So here is the man, the myth, the legend. Wishing Dave Baldock happy 200.
This is Gunther von Norschesleif. I was enjoying my sunny German European holiday in summertime. And I got a phone call from a Mr. Van Rie saying that a very special person, Mr. Dave Baldock, was celebrating his 200th milestone race in the VA Vets. That's a pretty big achievement for anyone. I can't even remember my first race, let alone my 200s. It might have had something to do with that time in Munich, you know, Mr. Van Rie, yeah. Anyway, I was there sitting there thinking of what was Dave's legacy on the Vets of the 200th race. What came to mind was, I came in like a wrecking ball. No, that's not it. I'm going to have to think about that. Anyway, I'll get back to you on that. Thanks, Mr. Baldock.
So, yeah, Dave's Baldock's 200th. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Gunther. Medical reports coming back after he fell off the horses that he's okay. we have missed his antics, so it was nice of Dave to do that one and drop that in. So next week, Okayama, final round, no drops, and the championship points are all up for grabs as we go to the championship standings. And we got Caio Kinzel on 1,223 points. He's got a nice 22-point buffer on Koroleff.
not out of reach with your the last round, though.
Oh, that's right. Blows the engine. Koroleff finishes. He needs to finish a little bit up the order, and he'll definitely get himself in there somewhere. Daniel Schaefer knocking on the door in P3. Absolutely looking fantastic there. He's only 3 points ahead of Tommy DeWitt, though. So Tommy's still in. Sorry, he's only 3 points behind Koroleff. Tommy DeWitt is only 2 points behind Schaefer. Then it's 17 points back to Sanford. So when we start looking at that top 5 promotion, and of course promotion, we start
there too.
Yeah, when we start taking in the promotion stuff, don't forget that when we do work out your rankings, that round 10 is not counted if it's not a good performance. So it can get jumbled a little bit, but you can see it is very, very tight for those top 5 promotion spots. And don't rule out Pete Kelleher. Don't rule out Ernie Toth, even though he's only 40 back. You don't know where it'll all pan out. But going in for the championship, though, we can see Caio's got to finish. He's got to hang on to this one. Koroleff's got to have a reasonable result. Koroleff needs to beat Schaefer to hold on to second. DeWitt is in striking of second as well if he has a blinder. And Sanford has a blinder as well. He's not far away. Don't rule out Kelleher as well. So really the top 6 drivers from 2 to 6 are in it for the championship podium spots. So it's definitely going to be an epic race to watch. We know that Rob Baxter's not going to be racing, so that rules him out. That allows a few of the others to move up as well, like Holly, O'Loughlin, Baldock. Can Baldock get a top 10 finish in the league? Let's put this out to the chat. Let's go to the pub. Baldock in the top 10 is split for promotion or relegation? Promotion?
No.
Brad and Darren and Kevin really need to step up there.
Yeah. And Grant's not racing either, so that's an interesting one there. So Kevin O'Neill, the big improver, he's in shot still of getting the Bulldog, so maybe he can do it for us. Anyway, there's a bit of movement there. So we've got Vermate. Darren's done very well. Kevin's done very well. Darren Walden's in 15th. Rosie in 16th. Jeff Eddy, 17th. Wright, Buckland, Morris, Robinson, Whiteman, Vermate, Greg Sholton, and Anthony Rivet round out the top 25. Can't believe this will be the first season I won't finish in the top 20 at all. So this will be very good. And I'm only 151 off winning the championship. I haven't got a hope in hell of getting that. So, yeah, next week is the finale. We will be at the sensational circuit known as, of course, Okayama. It is a very technical racetrack cut out on the hill of a mountain, only as the Japanese can do, and is definitely going to be a tough one. It's Sunday night. It's 9:30. I'm going to wrap this one up with a huge thank you to everybody out in the chat. Couldn't do it without you guys coming in and watching with us. And, of course, I've got to say a huge thank you to Mark Dial, Ross Watson and Sean Slater coming in and joining me as well. Thank you for coming in, fellas, and keeping your Sunday night free. And want to thank, of course, all the drivers, all of our race control people across all splits. One round to go. It's going to be an epic season finish. Then we get a little break before we do 25. Don't forget, 25 entries are out there now, so get yourself all sorted. And on that note, we'll see everybody again for the finale next Friday night from Okayama. Thanks for watching.
See you out there.
See you out there.
Racing the RaceKraft PT1 custom-built full chassis racing simulator. The design project, codenamed the Cage, an 80/40 extrusion chassis sitting on top of a Sigma Integrale DK2 Plus 4-point full motion actuator system. No compromises in the cockpit of the PT1 simulator. To maximize the experience, we start with a 49-inch ultra-wide monitor for the greatest field of view in a small footprint of the simulator, down to the SimuCube wheelbase that's tucked up and behind the monitors with SimCore extensions to get things out of the driving area. Everything is connected to a Cube Controls GTX steering wheel with the built-in dash and all the extra button functions available at your fingertips. Driving through the Raceworks S1 pedals, the potentiometer throttle and the 2 hydraulic pedals for brake and clutch ensures you maximize the feel underfoot, and seating yourself into an OMP HTER bucket racing seat with OMP belts connected to a G-belt tensioner to provide that extra feeling and the heightened experience while you're driving. Additional interfaces and accessories in the PT1, we have twin butt kickers, one on either side of the OMP seat, as well as a Jinx sequential shifter, the SimPush Race Logic timer to the left-hand side, a RaceKraft built-in WinSim kit with Philips Hue lighting and a built-in soundbar, plus the OMP side net to finish off the experience in the PT1. The RaceKraft PT1, build number 1, the ultimate in sim racing experience, combining the best products in the market with the passionate, no compromise approach that goes beyond racing simulation.